Hi there, it's Laura here from iHeart Planners, and one of the things that I get asked about all the time is this shelf you see over here. It shows up in my background in a lot of my videos and photos, and so I get a lot of questions, and I'm going to answer all of those today. Meanwhile, if you haven't already, make sure you take a minute and hit that subscribe button, push the bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos we have coming your way. Now, before I get started telling you about the shelf and where everything is from, I want to issue one little disclaimer, and that is, this is the background that you see almost all the time when I'm filming videos and in photos, and it does stay nice and tidy, but it does not mean that the rest of my home looks like this all the time. So I just want to let you know that it's not like that all the time. Sometimes just outside the door over here is a total mess, or there have even been times when I needed to film and the rest of the office was a total mess. So I just want you to know that not everything always looks like this, but this area stays camera ready. So let's dive in. The shelves themselves are from IKEA. I love them. It is 2 of them put together, and you'll see that trim up there. It is actually made to where you can put them side by side. It is, of course, mounted to the wall, and that is super important to make sure that you do that. Otherwise, it would tip forward because it's so tall. It is very, very sturdy. I mean, these are extremely sturdy. I have a lot of weight on some of these, like high quality paper in here, and nothing is bowing or bending. The shelves are fairly adjustable as far as where you could place them. There's a lot of different holes that you could place them in, so I love that. So I'm very, very happy with these shelves, and I also love that it's a little bit decorative, and so I'm loving those. So those are the shelves. The next thing that you'll see that I have the most of are these types of bins. There are 3 different sizes that I have, and these are the Kugges line of bins from IKEA. And I believe you can order them online, or obviously you can get them in the store. And let me show you the different sizes that we have. So this is the smallest size that they have, and I'll even show you the label down here. You can see Kugges, and this is number 1. Don't forget, when you go to the store, get the lids. Lids are not always stored with the item. So this is what it looks like. It's completely opaque. It's a lightweight plastic, I would say, and the lids just kind of fit on like this. So, but they're pretty deep, so it's not gonna slide. Once you have the lid on, it's not going anywhere. And also notice how, A, how it's dusty. I definitely need to dust. And B, how there's like a deep groove here. So when you stack them, the one that you place on top, it's not going anywhere. It stacks beautifully. So I love how nicely these stack on top of each other. I also love how the sizes fit in together. So this is the next size. This fits like 8.5 by 11 paper pretty well with a little bit of room to spare. And 2 of the smaller sizes fit right on top. So that's super nice. Also, I think there's a label on this one. The last size that I have here, and they do have even bigger, but I don't have any of the larger ones, is this size right here. So this is the largest size, and you'll see it's just extra deep. It's about 2 deep of the bigger one, but you can still nest a smaller one on top of it. Now, on these bins, one of the things that I like about them is that they are opaque. And when you have a ton of different types of stuff, like little office stuff, it adds a lot of cohesion, so you're not having to see through and see all the stuff in them, and you can just throw things haphazardly in here and you won't even know. Plus, it is perfect for labels like these, and I love labels, as you can tell. And these, I use pink vinyl on my cutting machine to create these labels. So this is a font I'll share down below. These are both free fonts, so if you want to make these yourself, you can. It's super easy. Cutting vinyl and making vinyl labels is one of the easiest projects you can do with a cutting machine. So these are literally cut out of vinyl. Like, there's no backing. It's not a sticker. only the part that you see is actually on there. So it gives it a very, very nice look. Now, if you're interested in tutorials on how to make these labels with a cutting machine, let me know in the comments, and also let me know what type of cutting machine you own so that I can make tutorials that will help you with that. So those are where the labels came from. You'll notice some don't have labels. In that case, most of the ones without labels are empty. I just love to have room to grow. And I will tell you another little secret. This isn't the best thing I've ever done, but sometimes I get lazy and I come into my office and I want it to look neat and tidy. So I just pick an empty bin and I toss stuff in there. The downside is then I don't remember where it is and I have to go searching through all of the bins. But I do think if you can leave yourself room to grow, that is the best way to go. Now, moving on, these are just a few books that I have. I've read these. I just kind of think they're decorative and pretty. They are kind of my bookend is this ampersand. I got this from Target about 2 years ago. So I'm not sure that they still have these. It's like a hollow glass. And little pro tip, you could spray paint these if you really wanted them to be another color. I'm sure that would work well. Next up, this @ sign. I got this at TJ Maxx or Home Goods about 5 years ago, I want to say. It was white and my mom painted it pink for me. And this was a custom color paint that was designed to match our brand color pink. So she painted this for me because I really wanted it to be pink and the white was starting to get scuffed. This little plant, I love this thing. It's obviously very fake and it is just $2 at IKEA. So I love the fake plant selection at IKEA. It just adds a little greenery, a little pop of color. Next, there are a couple shelves below here and I will talk about those in a minute to show you what's on the bottom shelves. As we move over here to the other side, this is just a little decoration I got at Target about 3 years ago. And these are little sand timers from Erin Condren. So they're 10, 20, and 30 minutes. And I actually do use them. Like if there's a task I'm putting off, I will just set the timer down and go until it goes off. So they're kind of cute. I'll show you, like, they have fun colors of sand in them. So those are my timers. This hashtag right here came from Target, same as the ampersand a couple of years ago. And then all of these boxes you see here are the iHeart Planners boxes. So the planners that you buy would come in one of these boxes that you can also use for storage. And we also do sell some of the boxes. You can just buy them by themselves. And I love them because of how decorative they are. They're perfect for storage. You just lift off the lid and they're nice and deep in here. So like your stuff doesn't move around. It stays very contained. And then what I've done on these particular boxes is I have added labels right here just with my labeler, a real simple label so that I know what's in here. Most of these are planner accessories. And then I kind of alternated. So like this is the front of the box that says iHeart Planners and the back that's just part of the fun design. And so we have some more of those boxes here. And then these are just a bunch of our iHeart Planners disc bound planners that we have kind of as models when we want to show them or take photos of them. Okay, so to talk about what is on the bottom two shelves, first of all, there's just a few more disc-bound notebooks and planners here, and then all of these bins are one of my favorite bins. These are the multi-purpose bins from the Container Store. They just have a tiny little vinyl label right here, and then there's 4 different sizes of them. These hold like all the Avery type labels and things like that, and then I have some that hold just various other things, and I think it just gives it a much neater look than if it were all on the shelf, kind of like a book, and some of the things wouldn't even fit very well like a book, and it makes it really easy. Like if I need an Avery label, I just pull this out, I can easily thumb through what I have, and we're good to go. Also, right here, you'll notice this is the biggest size of the multi-purpose bin right here. It's the extra large size, and it's made a little bit longer than the other bins. Let me show you how that is. So all of the other bins have different widths, but they're all the same this way. The extra large one is a little bit wider to allow for hanging file folders if that's what you wanted to use. Or my favorite way to use them is like this, where we have these clear envelope pouches from the Container Store, and I have some of them labeled with these Avery tabs, and some of them are just labeled with a regular label maker label. But it's really easy to thumb through what I have and just pull out one when I want to use it and kind of set it out on the desk or wherever I want it to go, put everything back in, and then stick it back in. So it's really easy to thumb through, and I don't even have to take this bin off the shelf to thumb through. So I have two of these. This is iHeartPlanners printables. The back is personal items, mostly taxes, each in one of their own little folders. And then the other bin is all iHeartPlanners printables. And believe it or not, I actually go through these and throw them away on a regular basis, get rid of what I don't need. And then what you'll see over on the other side is some more of the Cuggus bins that hold some photo props and things like that. And then other full-size notebooks over there. I have an important documents binder, some recipes, a couple of blank binders. So that's what's on the bottom of my shelf. So I hoped this has answered some of your questions about the shelf. And if you want to see all this in writing with links and easy reference, be sure you check out the corresponding blog post where we have it all there for you.